What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Key the Freak. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it's free. Everything you need to know about your boy Key down below in the description, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Falcons OTA, man. You know what I'm saying? Rookie class. I don't think it's the OTA, but, you know, we got on the rise. You know what I'm saying? But we finna see, my nigga. I'm excited for this season, bro. I haven't really did too much of the Falcon. Hold on. Let me close. I haven't really did too much of, like, the Falcons reactions, you heard me? Because, like, now, I'm really ready for the season. Like, I did it last year, bro. And it was, like, teasing me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's, like, teasing me to watch the Falcons game. Like, to watch these, it's, like, teasing me, bro. Because we not there yet. Now, I'm trying to watch some action, bro. I'm trying to see us win this Super Bowl. You feel me? I'm more excited for this year than I was last year. Every year, I just feel like I'm just more excited than the previous year. Like, I'd be OD excited. I mean, I knew one year going into that year, we was going to be trash. I'm going to be real. I knew one year, nigga, when we had Marcus Mariota, I knew we was going to be trash that year. I'm going to be real. Nigga, and that last year, Matt Ryan career, I knew we was cooked. But make sure y'all boys like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe if you new. You know what I'm saying? Road to 10K. Y'all know I'm doing every single football reaction when the season starts. College football, I'm on all of that. Y'all know me. I take it very serious, bro. So don't talk to me crazy, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to these reactions. So you will have to see me this year. You feel what I'm saying? And all you sorry teams out there, especially in my ops, don't say a word. My nigga, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to talk about, nigga. When the season starts and all game come, then we got something to talk about. You feel me? But until then, shut up! Let's get into this reaction. You heard me? Can't wait till I get my car back so I get my haircut and my retwist game. For real. Can't have the ladies thinking I ain't one of them ones.
Have to be a home run. But I do think it is going to be a home run. So that's the only reason. Like, I've been doing this a decade.
Go!
Every single year.
They rise up!
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about all 5 of these draft picks and where they play and how much they play.
You can move them around, you can rush him, and I think just having that Swiss Army knife, you just have somebody that can do so much for you.
Boy, that ain't Walker, man.
You see that juice, it's real juice. You see it all the time on tape.
What that boy, oh yeah.
He plays with visible effort.
But what?
Constantly running wrong. You got to be careful sometimes. But
by these rookies, man, the rising stars, nigga.
Plays.
And then you see him at Oklahoma. He's playing nickel. He's playing safety, both free and strong. Really, every single play, you got to kind of find where he is. They do so much with him.
The process of being a football player.
All I know is it's time to eat. It's time to eat, bro.
Process.
It's time to eat.
Is important to him.
Batted in the air, tipped around.
It's time to eat. Hey, didn't that boy pick Alabama too? He picked out Miro too, didn't he? Piece of that boy, didn't he?
Musket again.
Slicing
through.
Terrific block on the edge for Jack Nelson.
Throw, jump ball sideline, intercepted.
I almost wonder, I'm going to ask you guys, 2016.
Y'all can't tell me all defense ain't finna be nasty, gang. All defense finna be nasty, boy. I don't care what nobody talking about. Don't let us, man. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, bro, don't let us, like, bro, we got everything. Like, we don't need nothing, bro. Probably, we don't need nothing. Like, we literally don't need nothing on defense, bro. I keep thinking about, only thing that come to mind is DB, but, like, nigga, we got Hughes, we got Kobe. You know what I'm saying? We got Terrell, like Kobe and Terrell. Oh my God. Nigga with Hughes. Man, that's Scrap City. Now, Alfred, I don't like him. Get him out of here. That nigga's terrible.
Rookie start in the defense.
I don't like that
went
nigga.
to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh, rookie start. Hey, tell him again. Tell him again, because when I say it, they don't understand me. You feel me? Tell him again, nigga. 4 rookies. Keanu Neal, Deion Jones. Who else we had? Freak. Who was the other 2 rookies? Was it McKinley? It was either McKinley. I think it was McKinley.
2016, we had 4 rookies start on the defense. They went to the Super Bowl. Okay?
Who else was a rookie?
And it was a defense. It
there
was
go
a
Keanu
mixed
Neal
bag here and there.
It was Jones, Keanu Neal.
4 rookies contributed on that. You could make an argument that you got 4 guys that could come in and potentially start on this defense.
Right.
That's pretty damn good. If you
That's facts.
Yeah.
Man, we just need y'all to hoop, man. I ain't gonna lie. We just need y'all to hoop, gang.
You went out and you
Come
got
on, bro.
impactful players. And now's the time, now moving forward, it's like, how impactful can they be early on?
Jack Nelson,
Billy Bowman Jr.,
Xavier Watts,
James Pierce Jr.,
pick 26. Jalen Walker, pick 15.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Everybody say on the rise we is. bed when we drive, they got some chills. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm looking at the TV and I'm seeing the Falcons are on the clock. Got down to like 5 minutes, still no pick. 3 minutes, still no pick. 2 minutes, I'm like, okay, it's crazy. And then of course, I see my phone buzzing and I'm like, oh my God.
You knew what it was.
Like, okay.
The nigga ain't even had to get no flight or nothing. He already was down here. You feel me? Like, wait, did he have to get a flight? Cause where was the draft located? Yeah, he had to get a flight because the draft was located. You feel me? I think it was located in the Green Bay. But like, other than that though, you know what I'm saying? He ain't had to travel nowhere for real. He in Atlanta already, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Phone up.
Jordan, Atlanta, right there, bro. Ain't gonna lie.
What's going on? Where you at, man? Man, I'm at the crib. I'm in Salisbury, man. You're in Salisbury? Well, you know, the good news, Arthur doesn't even have to send a plane for you, man. Hey, man,
He was at the crib, so he didn't have to travel, my nigga.
Like, I'm still in disbelief that I'm just sitting here right now. Like, I'm so honored and blessed to be in this position.
I think you get one of the most complete players and individuals probably that you'll ever meet. The guy was such a leader in the University of Georgia. When he spoke,
say Georgia,
everybody listened, including the quarterback.
They would find me on my mental game. You doing all these positions takes a lot of focus and mental fortitude, and of course, being at Georgia is pretty hard. Just being there in general, but you know, the mental fortitude of playing these multiple positions, they sharpen me every year.
Second and
25 back
to Blue, and they're all over him.
That's the stuff that don't get counted, and like, you feel me? That's the stuff that don't get counted, especially like when he did one against Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? They don't go in his stacks, but he was the reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Broke you through that pick.
As the best linebacker in the country.
Every time I walk in the Mercedes-Benz, there's something in the air. Like, it's so special playing in that stadium. It's I don't know. Like, I've had my best games in the Benz, and I can't wait to increase that and have even better games.
Let's go, man.
Point. But the environment I get from the crowd and just being on the field is like unlike any other. So
there you go, Pierce.
I started playing super early.
I think Pierce gonna be fine. I really do. A lot of people think, you know what I'm saying, I don't think so because he's just a speedster on the edge. But, bro, they train you when you get in the NFL, bro. I think he gonna be fine. For real, he already got the speed.
Yeah, I fell in love with it right away.
It's official.
It's official. But anytime on third downs, it gets a real, I don't know, dang near your superpowers. Like, everything on your side. You know when somebody's finna move. Everything is just loud in there. Everything's out. Movement and feel and gut. And I like to rush the passer. So.
Trading back to get James Pierce.
Somebody he young. We don't care about that. Somebody attitude. We don't care about that.
Maybe one of the most athletically gifted pass rushers in this class.
Gun, play fake, back to throw. Pierce is trying to get there, and he got there. Milroe gets dumped, and he lost.
First of all, as far as I was concerned, he's probably the best. I would say he's the best edge rusher of this draft.
He is explosive. His first
that
three
nigga,
steps
oh
as
my
a rusher,
god.
He goes. He
oh my god.
He is relaxed.
That nigga flash.
Yes, sir. It took a little longer than expected. Yeah. The same deal applies, man. Get your ass up here and get ready to play, all right? Let's do it, coach.
I feel like that fueled my fire a lot to be able to come here and play for this organization and the moves they made to be able to put me on this team. That means a lot to me.
That boy, hey man, I ain't gonna lie, we did trade all picks, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially for next year. Hey, we need you to go crazy, Pierce. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be, you know what I'm saying, TJ Watt off rip or JJ Watt off rip, but we'll love it if you is though. You feel me? We'll greatly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So you can hit the mates, you know what I'm saying? You can hit that nigga Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? You can hit that nigga Bryce Youngie. Tired of them niggas running around every time we play them. You know what I'm saying?
And then adding these two players to help contribute to that gets me even more excited. It's just, now it's just like, it's time to get to work.
Get these young rooks on the grass. Got about 41 people here, guys. Obviously our 5 draft picks. You know, the guys that we signed undrafted free agency, and then a couple tryout guys that we got out here in tryouts as well. So pretty excited to get these guys out there and let them move around a little bit. You know, for you guys to know the expectations of it all is really just a get the guys acclimated to how we do things.
Time for that work, man. Time for that work.
Fresh slate, so definitely a little anxious to get it going, see what it's like. Just kind of get that new experience and kind of really get my feet underneath me. I'm real excited.
All right. Yeah. That boy can be the best seven round lineman ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
There it is.
You never know, nigga.
That helped out a lot. So, where your helmet is right now, you are right here, position. Okay. At any point you want to upgrade, you want to go higher, we'll upgrade you anytime on Saturday. It's on your schedule. So.
All right, no, y'all don't got us doing nothing this year. Y'all probably think we just gonna be trash, huh? You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's all rookies, but at the same time, it's, you have the coaches coaching you now. You'll have the NFL system, so kind of just get my feet wet a little bit with how to, be an NFL safety now.
Throws a little sticky.
Yep, I think it's Toulouse right
there. There go that boy. There go that boy Kobe. There go that boy Kobe. You hear me? That boy right there, he bad, boy.
I think it's
scout.
Right here. I don't know. Put some bigger jaw pads in. Yeah. Okay, we get those. He's a great dude. I put you at JD also.
Okay, man.
JD talking you up.
Hey, boy, your head big, boy. Big ass head, boy.
Yeah, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. It's a really chill and not a lot to do in Omaha, but it's a good place to raise a family. I grew up as the only child. You do have that strong bond with your parents. So with my mom and dad, always around them. I didn't have any siblings, so sometimes I'd hang out with them, watch TV shows, watch movies, play some games with my dad, even like card games with my mom. So just, having that bond with them was really special, really close. I played all the sports. I played baseball, I played football, I played basketball, but I was just really good at football compared to the other sports, and, I just really enjoyed it.
Who the best one? I be. Oh, now you know that. When you a little nigga, bruh, if you ain't good at football, my nigga try basketball. If you ain't good at basketball, my nigga try baseball. If you ain't good at baseball, my nigga try soccer. If you ain't good at soccer, my nigga, you cooked. Sports ain't for you, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. If you, nigga, bump that. If you get past baseball, you cooked. Try boxing or something. Maybe boxing they work, you hear me?
I was always good at football as a young age, and I played a lot of different positions. And then continue to just work at it and, try to get to the next level with it. Obviously, when I got to high school, I just, continued to do that.
That motivation coming after a breakout sophomore season, where the Bulldog receiver pulled in 35 catches for more than 800 yards and scored 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, some of those intangibles, for like just tracking the ball, you gotta have good ball skills, and I was able to, complement my skill set with both sides, offensively and defensively.
I think I worked pretty hard, and I think a lot of receivers don't go up and get the ball. That's one of my big things I like to do. When the ball's in the air, I like to go up and get it.
My first 2-3 years, I was just
playing football
because I liked it. And then obviously once you start getting offers, you're like, all right, this is something special, and I could make it something special. So once I got my first offer, I was like, all right, it's time to really get serious. Getting that first offer and just my entire recruitment period is just so grateful and blessed to have.
I mean, learning about the rookies, man.
Different schools. Top 3 schools I had, it was.
I ain't gonna lie, W Music, they give me a college vibe, surely.
Nebraska, Michigan, and Notre Dame. Just those 3 schools are all, good options. Obviously, I'm from Nebraska, so hometown kid. But didn't want to stay home. Michigan's a good school as well, but it just didn't fit right for me. And then Notre Dame was just the perfect school for me. I got the best of both worlds. Education is important to me and my family, so obviously I have a really good education up there. And then the football is football. It was a great opportunity and I couldn't pass it up.
This is a guy who came to Notre Dame as a wide receiver.
Notre Dame a decent.
He then
like,
moved to
school
kind of
to
this like rover linebacker for a little bit,
Like,
moved back to receiver,
People from Notre Dame, they get noticed for surely. They do for surely.
With this.
and then
Don't lie.
moved and then found a niche
They in a weaker
at
conference, but it's like,
safety going
none of that
into
matters.
his senior season.
They kind of see
I
me
was
as a
like,
ball
they the
player.
top
and I
end, they
could,
gonna,
fit anywhere where needed. Obviously, I was okay with it. I wanted to help out the team because some guys had gone down, and then at the same time, I was like, I wanted to get on the field, so I bounced all around and then kind of settled in. 2023 was my first year starting, so really just, fully settling in with that position and, gaining the confidence and, understanding how to play safety and what it takes.
The snap, Klubnik still fielded it. There's an interception off the ricochet. Xavier Woods.
Kelly, we need all these.
Former receiver shows he's still got hands.
That LSU is targeting Notre Dame head coach Brian Kelly.
Notre Dame made it official. Marcus Freeman is the new head coach.
I came here for a reason, and I'm going to finish what I started. I didn't want to leave, one, because like I said, education was important to me, so I wanted to finish and get my degree. I felt like I had the confidence to make things work out. Notre Dame's a really good school. It's one of the biggest schools, a big stage, so I didn't want to leave that.
Yeah, Notre Dame, I said they get some notice out there.
It's Watts again. And Xavier Watts.
Yes, sir. That boy gonna be a beast.
Xavier Watts from the 17-yard.
That man and Bates, oh my God, bro. I'm loving this right now. I really am, bro. Y'all don't understand how really happy I am about my team, bro.
That one's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
That process is really, really long. You put in a lot of hard work, and then that weekend or so, a couple days, you're kind of just like, all right, everything's out of my hand, out of my control, so kind of just waiting to see what happens. So it's a little bit of not really like care, but like me, I'm really laid back and relaxed. So like I'm just chilling, being cool and steady the whole weekend, and then at the same time, it's a little bit of anxiousness and you're a little bit nervous to figure out where you're gonna go and if you're even gonna get drafted. So a little bit of all those emotions.
Let's do it.
Motherfucker went from everybody to just a Watts interview, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga might as well give us a whole documentary on Watt.
The Philadelphia Eagles have traded the 96th pick to the Atlanta Falcons.
Hello.
And with the 96th pick in the 2025 draft.
Atlanta Falcon right here, okay? We're on the clock. All right, good with that? Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
The Atlanta Falcons select Xavier Watts, DB, Notre Dame.
They're making it known that, they, intentionally wanted me and, make sure they pick me. So, it's just an awesome feeling to know that, they actually want me and, see good things in me as a player and a person as well.
Today we'll have a little bit on the grass, a little bit of individual, a little bit of 7-on-7, a little bit of group things. Getting these guys out there.
Something about you piss me off, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit you did last year, I've never seen you the same after that dumb shit, nigga. Something about you pissed me off, my nigga. Need to get right this year, bro. Don't make me mad this year. I really believe in you, bro. I think you can be a great coach. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Man, stand on business, bro. Stand on business, brody.
I just try to watch these guys move around a little bit.
Like when adjustments need to be made, make the adjustments, man.
All right, here we go. Nice.
Her coach should have been out.
Your line, front foot up. You just go, just push your step, nice, easy pedal. I don't even care about your opening. I just want to see if you can back pedal. Go. There you go. Next guy up. Everybody together, let's go to the ball, let's go.
These dudes have played a ton of football in major college football, and it speaks volumes about where they are now. And they're going to come in with experience. They're going to come in humble, but I think all these guys will fit the mold really well and find their niche within this team.
They better. It's going to be BDA.
Hey, that was a great job.
I ain't trying to dish all this year, nigga, but I will.
Get outside of him, because the number 3.
I will dish you.
So, hey, don't be afraid to jump it. So remember, the faster you make a decision, the better it is for the
Growing up in Texas, you're going to know quickly, who sticks out and who doesn't.
Another one right now.
Billy Bowman, who
climbed the ladder in a big way.
I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I always knew that wherever I landed at, I could still be me and still play football. I started playing football at the age of 4, and since then I've always played up. And I played running back, receiver, DB, whether I was safety, nickel, wildcat quarterback, whatever it was, I played it. My dad is like my best friend. And
one more thing, bro, y'all gotta notice, like, all these people that be playing certain positions when they get in the NFL, I'm pretty sure growing up they played multiple positions game. When you play football as a little teeny bopper, they put you where they think they want you to go. You ain't really got no say so for real.
He coached me all the way since I started playing football till I left high school. The recruiting process started after my freshman year. Going through high school and being recruited both sides of the ball, I got my first offer at receiver my freshman year of high school. And then after my sophomore year, everything just blew up. I committed to Texas my sophomore year, after my sophomore year, but
Cowboy Stadium.
I just felt like nothing got bigger than Texas. If you're from Texas, you stay in Texas, and those things of that nature. And so afterwards, the staff at the time had left, and so I ended up leaving and opening it back up, just curious of, what else is out there for me. Maybe it's a different route I need to take. And so I opened my recruiting process back up, ended up signing with Oklahoma.
Don't know that I've seen a more dynamic athlete in the country this year than Billy, and a guy that does as many things well as any high school player I've seen in a long time. And I don't have the first clue where he's going to play for us, but it's going to be something.
Bro. We need all those pick six.
Freshman, first day I walked in, I sat in Lincoln Riley's office. I sat in the office with him in the DC, and they had two options. One, you can play receiver behind Marvin Mims, or we have an open nickel position that's, it's not open, but you can go try out. And so, I believed in myself, and I was like, well, I want to go do that. I want to get on the field as fast as possible.
That boy want to start.
I went ahead and did that, and then had spring ball. So I chose defense, chose the nickel position. Wasn't a starter until, fall camp came around, earned that spot, and, now I'm a 4-year starter.
Dante Wright can't get the edge. Another TFL, that's Billy Bowman.
After my freshman year, when our head coach Lincoln Riley up and left and took his staff to USC, I didn't really know what I was going to do.
Bruce Feldman and Pete Thamel both reporting at this hour on Sunday night. At long last, Brent Venables and Oklahoma have finalized a deal. Brent Venables, longtime Clemson defensive coordinator, will become Oklahoma's new head coach.
I was like, okay, I'll see what Coach Venables is about. He came from Clemson. Obviously, Clemson at the time had been to multiple national championships within 5 years. So I was
sorry, that song been in my head, bro. I was gonna start singing and I had to remember that I'm doing a reaction, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Check what he had out, and it was the best decision I ever made.
They're going to quickly get it in
the
bubble to Simmons, and Simmons is wrestled down at the 24-yard line. Our impact players are...
It was a day and night difference for me. It was a defensive-minded head coach who doesn't only bring the defensive tactics to the game, but he brings that, demeanor, to the whole entire team. It's just, it's a difference between offense and defense.
Deep shot over the middle, it sails high and over the head of Moss, incomplete at the 30 for
his season long of 46 yards, and they fake it. Kroger pressured and lobs it incomplete.
Look, he almost had it.
Guy Kroger. That ball was thrown, but it's decoy ball came out and scooped up.
If that nigga would have threw this on the money instead of behind, that would have been picked.
That ball was thrown, but it's decoy ball came out.
Look, he wasn't that bad of a throw by the QB for real, man.
Billy Bowman's going to take it to the house, and the Sooners bounce back in front.
I had my family sitting right next to me, as in my mom, my dad, and my sister, and my fiance. It was truly amazing to be able to be there with those people, my biggest supporters, people who've been there from the start.
Billy Bowman Jr., what's going on? You ready to be a Falcon, man?
The break over there ain't surprising.
I'm more ready. Yeah, y'all made the right choice. I guarantee you that.
I don't think anyone thought that Bowman was going to be there at 118.
When I got off the phone and hung up, I just kind of took a moment to myself.
The video of Jeff Ulbrich, not in the war room, but the room next door, banging on the wall when this pick came through because he was so excited.
You see him? He's like, can I come in? Did you hear me pound the ball back there?
W mans, man.
When was the last time that a team drafted 2 guys and you say 24 career interceptions?
Yeah, having Xavier Watts come in with me is really amazing. I mean, it's 2 ball hawks, 2 playmakers, 2 smart football players.
Let's say ball hawks. I like that talk right there.
Same page.
We like that. We like to hear that.
Guys' college careers, and you mix them with the NFL guys. If they can bring their college careers to us here in Atlanta, we're going to be really good.
Bowman's got 11 interceptions. You mentioned Watts at 13 interceptions. And they're not just picking it off. Bowman had 3 interception returns for touchdowns in 23. Watts has had a couple interception returns for touchdowns. But they're coming in, they're going to lay it on the line to go compete.
Communicate.
Hey, represent yourself, represent our style. Be you. Hey, represent yourself, represent our style.
If these players have the opportunity to be starters very early on, they're not going to be 100% all the time. No player is, but I feel really good about where they could be.
Madison and Badger football dominated our life. My dad played there, so me and my younger brothers, we were always going up there for spring practice, spring games, that kind of stuff. As soon as they offered me, I think it was like 3 days later, I committed and really never looked back. Some schools tried to flip me, never really gave them the time of day. I was going to Wisconsin from day one.
Wisconsin has been one of those pillars when it comes to offensive linemen.
I don't know nothing about this nigga. I'm going to be real with you. I ain't finna sit here like I know about this nigga. I don't know about this nigga right here.
But the coaches talked to him and he returned.
My dad was really my hero. I mean, when he told me he played NFL football and, you can make money playing football, ever since then, that's what I wanted to do. He would mentor me, because, he coached me all the way up into 8th grade. My dad was a real intense guy, demanded a lot, but, looking back on it, I'm fortunate that that was the way it was, because, that's made me who I am today. The draft process was pretty tough for me, actually. Definitely not the way I envisioned it. And, I strained my hamstring right before I was going to fly out to Alabama for the Senior Bowl. And so, I ended up not going, rehabbing that, and then I tweaked it again, so I wasn't able to run at the combine. It was definitely really frustrating.
Hey, nigga, what it sound like to me, it sound like you got injury problems, nigga. And I don't need that on my team, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you, my broski. You know what I'm saying? Sound like you got injury problems. Keep tweaking that junk. Get that junk right. Get it right.
Trading. But, looking back on it, it gave me the opportunity to come here and, do what I love, and that's playing football, so everything turned out all right.
Jack Nelson, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. We're excited. We're on the clock here, and we're going to make you a Falcon. You good with that?
I'm good with that. Appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, man. No, we're excited, man. Everything you're about, smart, tough, competitive, versatile, all those things, man. We're excited to get you in the building, okay? Awesome.
Yeah, it's Atlanta.
I mean, it's really huge.
But that is Atlanta.
Everyone was telling me that right from the moment. Found out it was Atlanta, and doing my own kind of research.
Like, why don't niggas love to come here, bro? It's Atlanta, my nigga. Big A, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fans go crazy about them Falcons, boy. For real.
Best case scenario, a great group. Some older guys, some veterans that I can really learn from, and kind of just pick their brains and be a sponge and absorb everything
like
I can from a couple of tackles and an offensive line room that really knows what they're doing.
He started 13 games at right guard. He started 37 games at left tackle. That tells you he has the versatility. Played right side in the interior, played left side, and we know that really difficult position to play at left tackle. He's a big dude that looks like he can transition inside or outside.
This year specifically was such a big, a deep draft when it comes to what they felt like were draftable players, but more players than there were draft slots. True. Right? So these are players that we may end up talking a lot more as we get into camp, because somebody's going to end up jumping off the page.
You don't know how much they're going to contribute, but you got to feel them that they got a chance, a very good chance, if they remain healthy and able to go through the process and pick it all up, that they'll have a chance to make the team.
Next guy up. There you go. Don't put the weight on your butt. I don't want to see no weight on your butt, Kobe. Just on your front foot, push and step, okay? Nice and easy. Kobe, put that inside foot up. Kobe, the ball's in here. You want to be out there. Yeah, there you go. Now you're in good shape. Then go.
Can't wait to see Kobe play, bro.
Crazy stat is that 11% of the starters in the National Football League are undrafted free agents.
Okay, I'm running, you moving. Move. Now get ready to turn. See, what you're doing is you taking 2 steps, they close all your cushion. You don't want to have to cover a go route and you turn 2 yards. That's hard in this league. So if nothing's your cushion, it's so much better.
Hey, listening. They said you got to be coachable.
Giving them some ground rules
Put an undrafted free agent right now.
Have that they can lean on, so they know what it is to respect the vet. You know, like they're going to be competing against them, but there's still some things in this league that are a very respectful process. And that's just why I enjoy teaching those guys that. I've been around it long enough, and I've been fortunate enough to be around it. And I've seen some of the ups and downs, some of the woes that you have as a rookie, and there's some of the pitfalls that you could possibly avoid if you can get ahead of it.
There's something validating in that. And it's also not just validating, but it's, I think, the human experience, not to get philosophical on this, but the human experience of like people change and people grow and who people are in their first year in the league when they're drinking water out of a fire hydrant and they're rookies and they never stop and it's just all the time, nonstop, is not who they're going to be down the road. And they're going to grow and change and evolve, and give them the chance to. Give them the chance to get better.
I just seen a net, bro. Like, telling y'all, bro, I cut his ring light on. They get the spun in there, bro. I don't like that.
Better. Give them the chance to make their mistakes and
Ain't
grow
one
from
in here,
those.
though.
Think about Leonard Floyd. Almost the same guy. They get a guy that now is going to be able to watch one of the really good pass rushers in the league over the last 5 seasons in Leonard Floyd and kind of tutor under him.
Well, and the best thing about it is they got a dude back there that wears the number 3 that they all can just lean on.
Yeah.
You just turn on the tape and watch what number 3 has done in his career.
Bates nasty.
And you say, you know what? This fits perfectly for
My
me.
nigga Bates, is you balding, my nigga? My nigga, you balding in the middle of your head, Bates? My nigga, you young as shit. Nigga balding.
What number 3 has done in his career. And you say, you know what? This fits perfectly for the guys that we have to be able to replicate what this guy does on a daily basis.
2 seconds left. Jesse Bates comes up with the interception. A.J. Terrell. At the 6-yard line, he ran it all the way.
You talk about Caleb McGarry and Jake Matthews, 2 guys who have played tons of football, and you're going to have a guy come in here and sit and play.
You can expect mistakes as a coach, right? But you try to give them all the avenues and all the tools that you possibly can, that they should be able to make some of these corrections on their own. And when they do make those corrections, those are signs of the guys that are consistently looking to obsess football and be the greatest that they can possibly be, and that's what fires you up.
Man, I had to watch my Falcons, bro. I ain't watched none of my Falcons, man, in a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all boy like that video, man. Subscribe if you new. Y'all know what time it is with me, man. We going crazy this year.